Hello and welcome to Curl Up with Cathy, where I've got a very special guest in my treehouse today. It is the wonderful Carole Matthews, million selling Carole Matthews, multi-times Sunday Times bestseller. I'm very, very pleased to welcome you to Curl Up with Cathy.
Hello, lovely. How are you?
There she is. I'm very well, thank you.
Hello. I'm very well, thank you. Nice to talk to you like this.
Yes, I know. It's quite a treat, isn't it? We don't normally allow ourselves to chat in the day, do we?
No, we don't. No.
What's on there? There's a tree behind you with little hearts on. What's that got?
Do you know, I've got a lovely friend who's an artist called Tina Ashton, and that is a tree of all my book names. She did it for my 25th book anniversary. So each of the little hearts has got one of the book titles. Which kind of needs to update it now because I've now done 33 books.
You'll have a whole orchard by the end of it, won't you?
Need another tree.
You do need a tree. Come on, Tina.
Yeah.
Paint's out. Oh, well, it's lovely. Is this your writing room?
It is, yes. This is. I live in a 3-story house, and so we have the top floor as offices. So, this is where I work every day. But I'm very envious of your tree house. I would like a tree house.
Yeah, it is great. Well, when we built the house originally, the girls were quite small, and we'd thought that this would be somewhere they'd play. But at the time, we couldn't get Wi-Fi up here. So, if you're a child and there isn't Wi-Fi, it's just forget it. Well, no, not a child. They were teenagers by then. So I actually thought, well, do you know what? This would be a great place to write. So we changed it around a bit, changed the design a little bit. And and I can now get Wi-Fi, obviously, through my phone. But I can, in the summer holidays, it's great to come and write up here because I can't hear any noise from the house.
Oh, lovely.
And at the moment, because there's 7 of us around, it's quite nice to be able to escape. And I'm doing my proofreading for my next book up here. So
very nice. Oh, you've gone.
Quite nice. Quite
nice.
Yeah. Yes, you did. You disappeared. You froze, and I couldn't hear you. But now you're back.
Oh, same
I've
here.
got a copy of your new book that was sent to me by your lovely editor, and I've had a quick look at it, and I haven't started it. I've just started it, and I've read the blurb, and I see that it's set on the Isle of Wight.
Yes, we went on holiday there a couple of years ago, and just kind of fell in love with the place. It's like Britain is kind of 50 years ago. And we stayed on a houseboat there.
Yeah, it's somewhere that it's always been on my list of places I wanted to go, but I've never quite got there. But you had a boat. Did you have a narrowboat holiday?
We rented a houseboat in Benbridge Harbour, and it was absolutely stunning. And that was kind of the inspiration for it, really, because I thought, I must set a story around this area and this beautiful boat. So that's how it started, and then we went back there the following year for kind of research proper.
So did you have really good weather while you were there?
I've been there twice, and I've had absolutely glorious weather both times.
Yeah. Oh, that's
so.
Actually, I've noticed that with you, that you always get good weather on your holidays, don't you?
Yeah, my friends always say, right, tell me when you're going because we'll go too, because we always have good weather.
You're very lucky, especially as quite a lot of the time you go to the Lake District, and you have to be really lucky to get.
We have never had a bad holiday in the Lake District yet.
Wow,
we went to Norfolk for the first time last year at the end of September, and we got that really hot last week when it was like 27 degrees and no one there. It was lovely.
Yeah, you're very lucky, very lucky. Yeah, no, so Isle of Wight setting for a book is a bit different for you, isn't it? You haven't set one there before.
No, and it's it is I think for the book it is a really lovely setting, and quite a few of the bloggers who have already read it have said, right, we're either going to buy a houseboat or going to go on holiday on one because the Isle of Wight sounds idyllic. So
yeah. How do you choose your locations? Because you've got certain places that you love, because you quite often do them around your hometown, don't you?
Yes, I do. I live in Milton Keynes, and we've got some lovely kind of villages and towns around, so quite a few of them are set locally. But it is just inspiration of somewhere nice. I just thought the whole setting, particularly the Isle of Wight, for a summer book, for the beach and their harbour, and we kind of went to a few little beach cafes. It was like being on the Mediterranean. So I thought, it was lovely, really nice to set one there.
And do you use fictitious village names, or do you stick to real places in your books?
I'm sure I'm going to get lots of complaints from the Isle of Wight tourist board, because I ended up kind of mashing 3 or 4 places together. I just wanted a little bit of each one. So yes, I have made up a place for the book, but it's kind of largely based on Seaview and Benbridge Harbour, where it is. But I have messed with their geography somewhat.
I always do that as well, and I always make up a village name, because sometimes I'll need a village hall and there isn't one in the real village I'm basing it on, or something, or I need a post office, or 5-star restaurant. So I always it's usually based on somewhere, but with other bits brought into it. So there are places that I really, really love. So Baslow, I love Baslow, near Chatsworth.
Yes,
love that whole area. So they quite often, there's bits of Baslow that appear in mine, but nobody probably recognise it.
No.
But I know. So the book comes out in hardback
at the end of June, 25th currently. That's their plan. You never know at the moment whether that's going to change or not, but that seems to be sticking. So not too long.
So am I right in thinking you quite often have Christmas hardbacks, don't you? Is this summer hardbacks before?
I think we did a hardback last summer. I can't actually remember. Yes, Happiness for Beginners came out in hardback too.
Oh, did it? Because I don't necessarily, because I get the proof.
Yeah.
And they're always sort of big paperbacks, aren't they?
Yeah.
So what are they called? Yeah. Trade paperbacks.
Yeah, trade paperbacks. So but I think they've always done them in hardback, but mainly for libraries and export. So it's only the last few that they've done kind of for supermarkets.
Yeah.
They don't like taking them that much, do they? So it has to be a decent quantity. So yes, Happiness for Beginners was hardback, and this one is too, and the Christmas one. Yeah.
Oh yes. Tell us about your Christmas one.
Well, I'm just doing a sequel to Happiness for Beginners, called
excellent.
Christmas for Beginners.
Hooray!
And so that's due again. I guess all plans are fluid at the moment, but that's due to be out in October this year in hardback and ebook. So and then the paperbacks of both of them will follow next year, when hopefully we'll be kind of back to some kind of normality, I hope.
And we can see each other in real life, and not on little Zooms and WhatsApps and all the rest of it. Yeah.
But aren't we lucky that we live in an age where we have got all this technology, even though it lets us down sometimes? We generally, can stay in touch with friends, and that's been really, really nice, I think.
Yeah. Is your mum quite good at technology? Can she?
No, she's hopeless, bless her. She's got a Nokia phone, one of the rehashed ones from the 1990s. And she was complaining the other day that she can't get all these things streamed. And I said, well, that's basically because you've got a steam-driven phone, Mum. She steadfastly refused to have a smartphone, and kind of paying the price for it now, really.
I'm always saying to my mum to get, a better phone. She's got a phone. Yeah. But we did manage to. She can use Messenger, the video on Messenger. Yeah. So we do see each other like that sometimes. In fact, I rang her the other morning, not expecting her to have it. She doesn't put a phone on till like halfway through the day. Yeah. Oh, I haven't put me on yet today. And then she answered, and she got her rollers in. Hello. Yeah. And I thought, well, standards are slipping, because she'd never normally let herself be seen with the rollers in, but it made my day, actually, seeing my mum with the little rollers in. It is nice. We can see them.
It is, yeah. I'm very lucky. My mum's got really good neighbours who are looking after her. So, but it's tough, isn't it? People can't see their loved ones and their grandkiddies and kiddies and. Yeah, very, very strange times that we're in.
I'm lucky I've got my daughters at home with me.
Yeah.
And their boyfriends. Yeah. So every dinner is huge.
Yeah.
Every mealtime. Literally the dishwasher is on. all the time. It's like, fill it up, empty, fill it up, empty. So, and they all love cooking and they all love baking.
That's good.
Yeah, so the house is bulging with stuff. I haven't even got through the Easter eggs yet. So,
I don't know nice though, isn't it?
It is. I don't know if I'm going to get out the front door by the end of this. I'll be so fat.
Yeah, we said the same thing. We're kind of doing our permitted exercise every day, but yeah, we're certainly eating more than we do and drinking more.
Yeah, I know.
But we've been enjoying the screening of the theatre productions, and we've tried to make a little bit of an occasion of it, opening a bottle of something sparkly and snacks and things. So you've just got to try and enjoy the things that are available to us at the moment.
Exactly. And we are lucky that they are streaming some really nice things, aren't they? And all sorts of things that have become of it, and like things like the Joe Wicks. I mean, people doing PE, all sorts of people doing PE at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I've never quite made one of his PE sessions yet, but I've been doing my daily yoga. But it is, and I just feel grateful that I'm asthmatic, so I've been at home for 5 weeks now. But basically, my job is to stay indoors, and I do, fully respect all the people that are out there on the front line. Can I just say, Happiness for Beginners is being given away at the moment to NHS workers. It's an initiative with my publishers, Hachette, and if you've got an NHS email address, then you can log on to their site and get yourself a download. There's loads of books on there. There's Jill Mansell's on there.
There's mine.
Yours, yes, yours. Yeah. I did flag you up this morning on BBC Radio.
Yeah. Did you? Thank you.
Yeah, I did. I was on BBC Northampton. So, it's
a
really
great
thing
initiative
that they're doing, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're with different publishers, the overall company is the same, and that's a great initiative. So all you need is an NHS email address and you can get a free book. And they're quite, there's all sorts of genres, and there's some of them are brand new books, some of them have been out 12 months, but there's all sorts. There's bound to be something there that people haven't read and that they'll enjoy, and that's what we want, is to people to come home and relax and enjoy a free book on us. Well remembered.
There's the details on your Facebook.
There's details on mine, and there's details on yours as well, isn't there, on your Facebook and both our Twitters? I think as well. Jolly good. Okay, so you're working on your Christmas book at the moment.
Yes.
And whereabouts are you in that process?
I have just finished my first draft, which is a great relief. I celebrated by having Friday off.
Oh, well done. Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
I guess I was doing quite well with it. And then when this lockdown hit, I completely lost my mojo.
Yeah.
And I was really, really struggling to write because my concentration had gone out of the window. And then when I started writing again, I kept thinking, right, I've got 2 more chapters left to do. Then I'd write those 2 chapters and on it would go. And I'd think, right, another 2 chapters and on it would go. But it didn't actually finish on Thursday. So
well done.
When I finish with you this afternoon, I'm going to go back to my second draft. And that I'll work that probably usually takes me maybe 3 weeks, something like that. So, but we're on.
So you don't send it in until you've done a second draft?
I don't, no. And then I generally, by that time, there's not actually that many edits anyway. Having done so many books, I generally don't get a lot of edits. If I get a page, it's kind of unusual. And we've got a very tight deadline if this is going to come out in October. So I can't be fiddling about too much.
Yeah.
Got to get it right first time.
Soon as I was the same, I because my last book came out on my new book on the 19th of March, and I'd been trying to get my first draft finished just before then so that I could throw myself into all the events I was going to be doing all over the place, but I just managed to get it done. But it was the last couple of weeks of that, we were already seeing, the signs of what was to come. So it was already quite difficult to motivate myself to finish. But I am really glad I managed to do it.
Yeah.
Just by then, because it's taken me a long time to get back into a place where I can work. Yeah. And I'm only doing page proofs now, but I find I'm drifting off all the time. And of course, there's so much news. I've never listened to so much news.
Yeah. Well, I listened to the Daily Press briefing, but to be honest, I've kind of shut off the news because I can only cope with so much of
Yeah.
it. And but it is very strange how you kind of don't feel it's affecting you really. But I've done nothing but sleep. I'm sure my body's saying, right, just hibernate and wake up when it's all over.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been a good sleeper all my life, and I'm sleeping like goodness knows what now.
Great. Well, there's an upside to everything, isn't there?
There is indeed,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So that one will be out in October, Christmas for Beginners, and we've got Sunny Days and Sea Breezes, 25th of June.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Excellent. But busy year as usual, Carole. I don't know how you keep going.
Honestly. Oh, I know. Well,
we should slow down.
I'm going to have a quieter year, and it never quite happens.
You're showing us all up.
I had a very long conversation with my editor last year about going down to one book, and in order to do that, I'm doing 2 books. So
right.
Never mind.
Oh well, I'm sort of. I've always been a 2-book a year person in my much shorter writing career than you. Yeah. But then I sort of, I've had a little blip because I've moved publisher, so it's meant that I've gone down to 1 and an ebook series for the moment. But I think it will catch up with itself again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I am still writing 2 a year. It's just that they haven't come out. But
right, okay.
Yeah, so I've got to start my next one. Well, I've got a whiteboard with some ideas on, but at some point I've got to look at it and transfer it into some sort of novel-like synopsis and then get cracking. But anyway, it's been absolutely brilliant talking to you.
Lovely to chat to you.
Yeah, and lovely to see that tree. But I've seen the tree before, but I didn't know what it was.
Oh yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? So we had a big 25th party at my house and invited loads of readers, and they brought me just some of the most beautiful gifts and things. My friends had things painted for me, and I've got little jewellery, book on a chain with it on, and I've just got such lovely mementos of that milestone. So
that's great.
Not sure I'll get to 50.
Was that the cake shop in the garden, that book?
It was the Christmas party.
Oh.
Was my 25th book, and we had a big Christmas party, and I had a red carpet outside the house, and we had cut out cardboard figures of celebrities all around their house, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, sounds like it. Oh, brilliant. Well, best of luck with draft number 2.
Thank you very much.
Christmas for Beginners, and I look forward to catching up with you very soon, and good luck with the next one.
Thank you very much, darling, and good luck with yours too. Yeah, take care.
Okay, take care. Bye. Oh, wasn't that lovely to talk to Carole Matthews? I hope you enjoyed that chat, and I look forward to seeing you again in my treehouse for a chat with another of your favourite authors. Bye for now.